What's up, everybody? We're here with Nadia, who's one of our one-on-one coaching students in the seven-figure wholesalers program. She literally just made $17,000 as a real estate agent. She flipped an off-market deal to an on-market deal because she does both. She does wholesaling and she's a real estate agent at the same time. And I'm going to do a little interview to show everybody why every single real estate agent should be a wholesaler, even though I know you're going to hate me for saying that, Nadia. But yeah, welcome. And
Hi.
so, out of curiosity, so how much did you make on that deal?
Yeah, so I made 17 grand. It came in from the ads. So all of the marketing that you set me up on, there was a lot coming through, but I finally got the hang of it. And so he
Yeah,
started as a wholesale deal and then he was indecisive. And I said to him, if he wants a little bit more for his property I can also lease it. I'm sorry, I can also put on MLS because I'm a broker. And so he
yeah.
called me a few months later and he asked me to list it. And it was amazing. The marketing is like, I've never had anybody set me up like that before. This listing had 42 showings. We had 4 offers and we finally got about 95% of listing price. So
Wow.
even the clients were impressed.
Wow. So right now, the market, the consumer market isn't that hot in Ontario, but you managed to get how many offers?
4. And that's just,
Four.
so
Wow.
I had plenty of verbal ones too.
Yeah, so let me just unpack what you said. Um, so basically, this deal started as an off-market deal. We in our program, we teach people how to wholesale properties, which is off-market, and it doesn't require anybody to have a real estate license. However, for anybody who's thinking about becoming a realtor or anybody who is a realtor, Nadia is a classic example of somebody who is wearing both hats and how being a wholesaler can actually help your real estate agent career or business. She made an offer to one of the off-market sellers that we generated for her through the systems we set up, the advertising. The seller didn't want the discounted wholesale priced offer. He wanted retail value. But the nice thing about this was that you, Nadia, you had a chance to build a relationship with
Yeah,
that seller through the off-market process. And then when he decided he didn't want to go that route, you just flipped it to a listing on the MLS.
I did. I did. And because I had the relationship with them, I was talking to them for months. I visited the property. So it was an easy decision for him.
Right, right. So for everybody who's a real estate agent or thinking about being a real estate agent, sure, you may go do the training, you may get your license, but then you still need to generate leads, which is people who want to buy and sell houses. And that's what we do. Just picture every day you wake up, there's somebody reaching out wanting to sell their house. And this gets you a chance to be in front of them and either do the wholesale off market or flip it to an MLS listing. And out of curiosity, did you like have to put when you were negotiating off market and everything, would you have had to put a deposit or any down payment or any large amount of money down?
No, no. And especially with my experience with writing contracts, I was able to make sure that that would be later on in the
Yeah,
transaction. So myself as a wholesaler didn't have to put anything up front.
yeah,
So I was able to negotiate that with the contracts. Yeah, it was awesome.
yeah, that's exciting. So question for you. How many, this guy was your 15th lead, your 20th lead. How many leads did you have until you got this guy in the door?
It wasn't many. It wasn't many. I think I had about 30 leads, and
Yeah,
he was just the strongest one that kept the conversation going. And
yeah.
I think when I made the effort to go and start that relationship and meet them and go to the property, that's really what solidified the start. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. If you think about that, we're shooting to get leads at $20 per lead. So if you had 30 leads and you spent $600, but you made $17,000,
Yeah.
that actually, let's just look in Chat GPT. I don't normally do this, but
I wish I did more.
if I spent $600 on advertising and I cash collected $17,000, what is the return on investment? I love ChatGPT. It's awesome. I can't believe I'm stopping an interview to work with ChatGPT. So that is literally a 2000, no, your ROI is 2,733%.
Yeah, not bad.
Does that make sense? 2,733% return on investment. That's
Yeah,
what else can I say? You put in
nothing.
six,
It's
you make 17,000.
yeah. I think as a real estate agent, you struggle with the part that I found with your group. So like your program is the reason why I'm doing so well in real estate right now. And it's taken me years. Like this is now my fifth year, sixth year almost being a real estate agent. And now I feel like I'm starting to get success. So thank you so much. After being part of the community, after, your coaching and, being part of the team and stuff, it's really shifted my career and just like my life in general. It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
No, that makes my heart sing because to me, the biggest validation is when somebody comes in and, there's a cost to sign up to the program and everything, and you put money out. But at the end of the day, you come out of it, the student comes out of it with their life changed and came ahead. To me, that's the biggest validation because when I started this program, there was a lot of naysayers saying that I didn't know what I was doing, that I don't even wholesale, people trying to like say, discredit what we're doing here. And the more and more people that are coming through and graduating like yourself, it's the most rewarding thing in the world. And one thing I have to say was your attitude, though, put you way ahead of so many other people. I see a lot of people come in and they don't really have the right attitude, but you just, it's an all around package. And actually, on that note, because you've done so well in the program and you have such a good attitude, you're actually now one of our coaches. You've used this program to wholesale, you've used it to get listings, and now you're coaching students in our community. And I'm really honored to have you as one of our coaches.
Yeah, I'm so flattered. I'm so excited to be part of the team and to be able to help other people get to where just a little bit of where I am right now. I'm just I feel very grateful. So I'm really happy. It was worth
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. And like, I've spent millions of dollars building this buyers list. I have a buyers list that has thousands and thousands of people on it. Okay. By the time you're watching this, it'll probably have 30,000 people on it when this is posted. And so the demand for these kinds of properties is so high. The kind of properties we're sourcing, we have so many investors looking for them. And I'm kind of forced to. Normally, I wouldn't want to share my secrets, but I'm kind of forced to teach people how to wholesale so that we can feed all of the demand for the buyers who want to buy these properties so our buyers don't buy from other people. And I'm so grateful that you're able to come in and leverage our networks. And now you're sharing your knowledge and helping everybody else be successful at it too. And that is a win-win all around because our buyers are going to get more deals, our students are going to learn how to make money doing this, and we have a vested interest too. We are like a brokerage in a way where we make a commission in the middle, or not a commission, but a small fee in the middle as well. So it's a win-win all around.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to start coaching. I'm starting to see the value, and I'm glad that I'm able to add value for everyone. So even myself, like I'm going to be so excited for when we have a student together with you and me, and they're
Yeah,
very successful and they feel like they have the tools. So it's going to be a nice adventure. I'm excited to get involved in for sure.
awesome. Is there anything else like to somebody who's getting started that you might want to, give them advice?
I think that there's a couple things that if you want to get into this, you have to know that you're investing in yourself, you're investing in your education, and you're investing in your future. So is as long as you're resilient and you stick around and you don't give up quickly, because you do have to really, you have to keep at it, you have to be on the calls, and you have to really be involved with the community. It works, the process works, and we're all here to support. And I really have never experienced something like this before. So It's pretty wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. You just basically, in a nutshell, you got to show up and just do the work, is
You
what
got to
you're
show
saying.
up. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you for that. And I look forward to doing many more deals with you.
Me too. It's just the beginning, right, Tony? It's just
That's
the tip
right.
of the iceberg. So I'm very excited.
Awesome. Thank you.